It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Bob and Tom.
Around the horn here, Mr. Pat Godwin.
Hello.
The man, the guitar, the pawn tickets. He's over there in the next building.
Got 3 of them.
And we'll hope to hear from you soon, Pat. Ace Cosby's our man over there. He's our engineer, of course, and the proprietor of the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day, brought to you by the aforementioned Omaha Steaks, the perfect gift for Father's Day. My son Willie is sitting in for Chick this morning.
Hey.
In the, as we like to call it, the crazycockwine.com sports desk. And for today's performance, I will give you 4 cans of Crazy Cock wine.
Oh, how about that?
Enjoy that.
Wasted.
Nice.
We have wine in the news today in a very unusual way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of a surprise involving
Communion wine.
religious ceremonies and wine and who should drink what and how much they should drink. Josh Arnold is sitting in the OrangeInsoles.com sidekick chair.
Hi there.
Christy Lee, of course, next door.
Of course.
Behind the glass. She is in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Now, I want to mention that I got a letter here.
Oh.
With reference to Josh's chair. Now, if you can't see it, it's a very ugly orange and black gaming chair.
As someone pointed out, Harley colors.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's...
I don't think it's that ugly. I don't. Maybe
It's really
I'm,
not that ugly.
It's not that ugly, but to him
at
it's
all.
ugly.
Got this letter.
Okay.
Dear Bob and Tom, I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Yes.
I think the orange and black colors of Josh's chair are great.
Thank you. Thank you
I
very
can
much.
envision myself watching a game in it, supremely comfortable, and weeping uncontrollably. Hooday. Although, if they get the season up and running, should be a pretty good one for the Bengals. Very exciting. Now, we will step into the world of sports in just a second. I guess we could come back to our Dalai Lama hunk.
Okay.
I think we have the new Dalai Lama album. We only have the one cut, though. So we'll get back to that coming
Well,
up
that's
a little
because it's
later.
the only one released. We can't get anything
they
more
have
until
not,
July 6th.
No B-side.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if this became a hit? Casey,
Yeah.
the late great Casey Kasem.
Well, I'm certain on July 6th you will play the rest of the record. I'm pretty certain that you're going to want to.
It's bubbling under. It's his first hit. He comes from Tibet. Wouldn't it be funny if he married Dolly Parton? It'd be Dolly Parton. I don't know what it would be.
Double dollies.
Now,
Double D's.
Pat, you're telling me you've been working on a new song.
Dolly.
Because there's certain songs that are sort of untouchable, I guess.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There's certain songs that are kind of...
Tears in Heaven, for example.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do a parody.
No. Leave it
Tears
alone.
in Heaven. It's a sacred song.
Oh, so my song "Beers with Kevin," I should.
Yeah, I don't think Weird Al would approach Mr. Clapton and go, "Hey, we're going to do a funny version of Tears in Heaven," huh? Wouldn't it? But
Beers with Kevin.
but Pat, you have taken a song that is in some ways a sacred song for a certain era.
Oh, the Barry McGuire classic.
Yeah, the Barry McGuire classic song.
Ultimate protest song.
Yeah. Eve of Destruction.
Such a good tune.
Yeah, it was a huge hit. And then there was remember the response, The Dawn of Correction? Boy, that was crammed in there.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Genuinely awful.
What year was that?
It was the response to Eve of Destruction.
By Barry McGuire himself?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But
Some square.
I could just do the church lady would be in her. Now here we have.
Yes, yeah.
This is what it is. But you have taken that song sacred to many and sadly ruined it. Could you play it for us?
This is what you protest about every morning, so that's why I wrote it. They're setting up cones. Lanes there are blocking tomorrow your speed. There'll be a clocking. You carpool to work and it's your week for driving. They stop traffic. Who knows when you're arriving? When rush hour's over, you'll feel like imbibing when they tell you to slow down and move over and pull over again, my friend. Oh, you've gotta believe we're on the eve of construction. We're not moving and I'm prairie dogging. The seats will be soiled soon if streets aren't unclogging. Those stop sign holders, they all be scowling. Even OJ's stuck in a car with Al Cowlings. If I don't pull over soon, the air I'm fouling. When they tell you to slow down and move over and pull over again, my friend, you gotta believe we're on the eve of construction.
Yeah. That's beautiful, Pat. That was
Lovely.
very, very. I love the
Thank you.
cramming in the Al Cowlings thing. That really sold it for
that
me.
was just for you.
Yeah, and listen, slow down at those at this construction site. Seriously, I was only complaining yesterday because over the weekend here they shut down a place that had been shut down all last summer, and I figured what could possibly need to be fixed now.
That was the only reason you complained yesterday? Really, I find that hard to believe.
I saw you at about 3. You were complaining.
Complaining yesterday.
The only reason I complained about construction, your mic can be turned off.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, we have.
Are we ever going to do sports?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was hoping you weren't going to say anything.
Oh, sorry. We don't have to.
No, we can check in. Anything interesting going on the sporting scene? Once again, sitting in for Chick McGee, Willie Griswold at the CrazyCockWine.com sports desk.
Sure, Tigers. This is going great. Perfect. All right, having fun.
2 words
Tigers
in.
dress Arizona
Are you sitting in for Dick Hitswater?
Come on. I mean,
It's his first time.
Arizona State slugger Torkelson with number 1 pick, New York. I shouldn't have read that part. Major League Baseball's amateur draft began with the first of a pandemic-shortened 5 rounds. Arizona State slugger Spencer Torkelson was taken with the number 1. I think I said that right. Torkelson was taken with the number 1.
That's Peter Tork of the Monkees' real name,
Torkelson?
right?
Oh, I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know.
Well, that'd be more interesting than hearing about an amateur draft in a sport that's
All right,
not
Willie,
active
don't
right
read
now.
that one down.
Next.
Lost my place. Time to
Next.
start again. Okay.
No, you
Different topic. No one cares about this. Next.
New York Jets linebacker C.J. Mosley says he is cleared for all physical activity after missing most of last season with a groin and core muscle injury.
All right.
Mosley said during a video conference call that he is confident he will be good to go when training camp begins.
In fact, he has sent several dick pics to his girlfriend.
See? All's well.
Got right to the groin.
Okay. Back to the beginning. Got interrupted after restart. No, Mosley
Better
was
get
one of
used
the
to
Jets,
that.
Jets' biggest offensive additions last year when he signed a 5-year, $85 million deal.
Jeez.
He had a strong debut with New York.
Now,
in the
Willie,
regular-
even Jets fans don't care about this.
Next.
Who edited this?
Who gave you these stories?
You guys are acting like I walked in here and I said, you know what, guys? Today, I brought in some great stories.
Do you have any world records?
It's time people know me as the sportsman I really am.
Yes, he has a world record.
You know, it's like I listened to the show and I got to say I hate this guy. Where is it?
Oh, David Rush?
Yeah,
David Rush.
Damn Rush. David Rush has set the Guinness World Record for most T-shirts torn in 60 seconds. Great. During an
Torn?
appearance on America's Got Talent, Rush and actor Terry Crews, that's actually pretty cool. Terry Crews is the man. And actor Terry Crews donned 30 T-shirts each and faced off in a T-shirt tearing contest.
He beat Cruz?
Rush ripped all his shirts in 55 seconds, but one was disqualified because the rules only allow shirts to be ripped one at a time. He still beat the previous record of 28 shirts with 29. Cruz finished tearing off his shirts in 65 seconds, but several were disqualified due to Cruz ripping more than one at a time. Oh, he's disqualified for being too manly and tearing Cruz?
There are rules.
Well, this isn't a world record. This is just what I used to do when I got drunk in college at parties. Oh, yeah, this is cool. And just rip it off. No one ever liked it.
But he did not advance
No.
to the next round of America's Got Talent. Because let's face it, that is not really a talent.
No.
No, not too much.
David Rush, we've spoken to him. He has, more than 100 world records?
Oh, seems like we have a new one every day.
I would think Hulk Hogan would go for that one.
The tearing off
Tearing off
T-shirts?
shirts.
Oh,
yeah.
he would rip him to shreds, sure, yeah.
I think I know his kids were just happy that Daddy was gone and didn't make them help him break any more records at home. Daddy's at Radio City. That must have been a long time ago because there's a crowd there and everything.
Yeah, it said
aired
they
on
filmed it
Tuesday.
in March.
Okay, yeah.
I got too fired up to read that detail. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Medieval?
It just looks so bizarre and
Yeah.
weird. But and I suppose they do. There are probably places here where they do that. And,
Oh, yeah.
They drain the lake and there's bicycles in there and
Right.
an Oldsmobile Delta 88. Mary Jo.
Like the
That's
Ozarks,
it.
Missouri was marriage.
That's a subplot.
Sorry, dated joke.
It's a subplot on the show Ozark, actually.
Oh, that's right. The family's
Yes.
upset because they ended up
Yep.
covering the land. And
But I was looking at these pictures. The pictures are really kind of cool. But I was hoping there'd be some of those statues.
What statues?
You know, you go to Italy, you see
Like
all those,
David?
See all those? Yeah, you see all those statues where the guys have really tiny male members. And
well, it's because having a large male member was
Considered
garish.
gauche. It was gauche.
Yeah.
I always thought it was because if you're carving out a marble, if you put on a big one, it's gonna
Break
chances
off?
are it's gonna bust off.
Yeah, it's
like
going to be
those.
vandalized.
No, the small ones, they're very fashionable, and they're actually coming back.
That's what I'm going with that, too.
It's
Yeah.
doing wonders.
That's what I tell everybody.
Yeah,
on Tinder.
fashion is cyclical.
Yeah, Willie is my son. He got the hair, but full head of hair. It's
a trade-off, yeah.
Nice hair. Now, you got the guitar out.
I do. You want to hear something?
I do. Yeah. What is this?
I am a true man of the world.
Oh.
I stand here with my flag unfurled. I'm a gorgeous melting pot of humanity. But one physical flaw is such a blow to my vanity. I have a cute English nose. Like the Swedes, I'm the leanest. I have huge Austrian pecs. But a Greek statue penis. Tiny member like Zeus. That's what came between us. You like my olive complexion, but not my Greek statue penis. I'm no Dirk Diggler. I'm not a grower or shower. I got a pint-sized package like that discus thrower. Go ahead, take a peek at my tiny little Greek physique. I have a strong Irish liver and a Japanese-like genius, a big American gut, and a Greek statue penis, salty Brazilian nuts, and a Greek statue penis.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Oh boy! Hope you check that out on YouTube. That is
Is Greek statue penis?
No. Pat's. I don't know if you know this, Pat, but you were doing this really weird body dance with your guitar there.
Weird body dance?
Yeah,
How about a cute body dance?
Cute. You're a grower, not a shower. That's what you should say.
He just said he wasn't a grower.
I'm
or a
neither.
shower.
Nor.
I'm trying to help
More like
you,
a
Pat.
date's more like a search party. They got a posse.
All right.
No, I
They
didn't
got
say
a
posse,
promise
all right.
sweep
No.
of the.
No, I distinctly said posse. Okay, where were we? That was really fun. No, but
That was fun.
Pat was really moving and grooving there to the rhythm. We do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we do.
Sign yourself up. Also, the Bob and Tom VIP package is also out there. And the Bob and Tom app, it's free. Check it out. You can listen to the show on your favorite radio station whenever you want.
Pretty much you can't avoid us no matter where you go.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Like it or not.
Okay. Well, check it out. You don't have to. You can if
Yeah.
you want. Also, we do have a bunch of stuff on the at the Bob and Tom store, and we're donating all that money to a program called Feed America. So if you've been on the fence about getting a hat or a shirt or whatever, check it out, bobandtomstore.com. Now, Christy, what have you got over there?
A woman prepared stuffed olives during a brain tumor operation. The 60-year-old patient in Italy underwent the procedure to remove a tumor from her left temporal lobe at a hospital, of course. The patient said to have made 90 ascoli olives, a preparation that involves wrapping pitted olives with seasoned meat that are then coated in flour, egg, and breadcrumbs before being fried.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. Neurosurgeon Roberto Trignani told the news agency
I
ANSA.
took trigonometry in high school.
Yeah.
I signed cosine my ass. Only time I ever need cosine is when I'm trying to buy a car. Sorry, back to you.
The neurosurgeon said that awake brain surgery, quote, allows us to monitor the patient while we work on the brain functions and to calibrate our action. He said the 2.5-hour operation went very well.
I'd be leery of working with something that looks anything like brain tissue.
Oh.
There was some kind of accident. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the cerebellum or is that the stuffing for the
Yeah,
olives?
is that a pimento or a chunk of my brain?
Yeah. And I get weird if the chef isn't wearing a hairnet.
It was pretty. Did you watch any of that? Did you see the story?
It's hard to watch.
Oh, because it was incredible. I mean,
They-
she is
I
literally
saw the
laying
one-
there.
There was one last year where the person was playing a musical instrument.
Was it a violin? That couldn't have been right?
I forget what it was.
This seems like something a supervillain does. I'm going to do brain
Hannibal
surgery.
Lecter, yeah.
I'm going to make you play a violin.
Yeah,
This is
it
terrifying.
was a violin, actually. No,
That's what I thought.
That's what it says here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done pianos and yep.
So I guess they said, what's your particular skill? And she said, stuffing olives. So this must be really complicated if it's just took. What are the name of the olives?
The name of the olives?
You said it was some kind of.
Ascoli olives.
How do you spell
Ascoli. Ascoli.
Ascoli. Way better than E. coli olive.
Yeah, the E. coli olives.
It's from the
Oh, you guys.
crappy.
it's from the Ascol region of Italy.
Ass meets E. coli. Rather unfortunate.
There we go again.
But everybody's okay. So, now, do you have the story about the porn guy running for office? I thought that was kind of interesting.
A porn actor reportedly running for office in Florida's Wilton Manors, Juan Malacino, also known as Juan Davila, has decided to leave porn and enter politics. And his reason? He says he's, quote, a passionate person, and when something is right, he goes for it.
Okay.
Well, we certainly need more dicks in politics.
Wow.
This guy would appear to be a gay porno actor.
Why would you say that?
Well, because he's got his.
Say it. Say it. What's the joke?
Come on.
What's the joke?
I haven't seen the man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
I just was reading this.
Oh, okay, I thought that you saw a picture. Oh, no, he is. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, it's quite clear in this photograph also.
Yeah, he's.
I think it's important. If you're electing someone, you should absolutely know how big their penis is. I think that's very important.
Do you think it's important?
I think it shows an honest. I would vote for a little penis guy. That guy, he's a hard worker. He had to learn things in his life.
Yeah,
Things didn't come easy to that. I don't
Okay.
want to.
If any election year during a debate, two guys whip out their. It'll be this year.
It would be this year. This would be the year.
Yes.
You're right, Josh.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.